Taurus. I see you on the path towards getting a lot of financial abundance in your life. You guys in April of 2023 are really going to be making some major accomplishments in your living situation. I see new streams of revenue getting picked up for you, or the increase of current revenues. You guys have been working really hard on certain projects. Maybe that project is yourself, Taurus, and your harvest season is about to be coming in. And if you play your cards right, Taurus, you will be running into some people that are part of your soul tribe, soulmates along the way here that you are destined to be connecting to. Because I do see on some level, Taurus, that you guys had to release yourself with something, a little bit of a rising from the ash, the phoenix rising from the ashes moment, right? But yeah, we'll get into this more. I have your Celtic cross spread right now laid out in front of me, Taurus. What makes my tarot readings different from other tarot readers is that, well, yes, I'll talk about the good things that you guys are currently creating, Taurus, but what good is knowing that if you don't have the clarity, if you don't understand the blueprint of your life about how to go from point A to point B to point C. So that's what my tarot readings differ, is like I'll try to give you clarity about that here. So your element for this week, Taurus, or your oracle card for this week is the fire element. Right, number one in numerology here, so the number one, it represents the magician. So you guys are really creating something at this point in time, Taurus, and it's being fueled by some type of passion of whatever it is you had to release yourself from. Some of you Tauruses, I get the sense of like you had to like quit a job, quit a relationship, many relationships. And I very specifically hear this sense of like quitting of like an identity, and you had to, in the process of like letting go of an identity of yourself, you had to let go of certain people because they couldn't see you beyond like where you have grown from like 5 years ago. So I wouldn't be surprised, especially if you've outgrown a lot of friendships or family relationships, maybe even a romantic one. Continuing on here, Taurus, you have the Page of Pentacles in your current situation here, and then the Five of Pentacles in your challenged position. How I see this going on right now, Taurus, is that you are trying to get something off of the ground here, all right? Or you are on the path of trying to get something off of the ground here, a new stream of revenue. You could have been recently, Taurus, contemplating the concept or the idea of starting your own business or investing your energy into something new. And then you have that Five of Pentacles energy that isn't too lovely, Taurus. This is an energy with like insecurity, imposter syndrome, feeling as if you are not enough. And I see primarily for you here, Taurus, is that, are you doubting your intelligence, darling Taurus? All right, King of Swords energy, you're fully capable of accomplishing quite a bit in your life here. All right, you have a lot of intelligence. I see that life has been a major teaching point for you. All right, there's been certain things that you have invested in, certain projects. Maybe this could even just be like a dream you haven't given up on, Taurus. Whatever the case is, like I feel like your life has been like your greatest teacher. And I know that kind of like, this sounds like a little bit of a cliche here, Taurus, but it's like there's something that you never have given up on, even if it's just quite literally yourself, where like there's a future version of yourself that you're trying to create, and like you don't give up on that vision there. I see that it's through the trials and tribulations of never giving up on it, even though you could have taken the easy route multiple times in your life here. You really stayed aligned, you stayed focused here, and recently, even because of what you've had to let go of in the past, that's the very thing that's going to be fueling you, Taurus, for this better tomorrow for you. All right, I really do see for you, Taurus, you're allowing the fuel of proving people wrong, or the fuel of like all the doubters or all the haters that always have said that you would never be able to amount to something, that have on some level, Taurus, have gotten to you. Five of Pentacles. Maybe it's just like breaking the perspective of how people have put you in a box or something in that manner there, Taurus. But I really do feel like for you, you guys are coming into this place of like really proving to everybody of like where your potential actually lies, like what you're actually capable of. Ace of Pentacles. All right, but there's something that you needed to like move on from. There's something that you needed to release yourself from, so then you could put all of your energy into this here, is what I'm getting. Whatever the case is, Taurus, at this time you guys have a really beautiful Midas touch. All right, and so we haven't even gotten to the best part of your reading here. In your power position, you have the Knight of Wands, and so for you, Taurus, where you are your most powerful is when you are really starting something that you have a personal passion about. Like you out of anybody, Taurus, are able to take like a personal passion of yours and to figure out like how to really develop it, to have it to grow to be something really grandiose. And so I I feel like for you, Taurus, you got to tap into more of this Knight of Wands energy, but it's a little bit hard for you to do that because you have that imposter syndrome, or because you have that sense of insecurity going on right now for you, Taurus, where you're just like, ugh, like I really want to put myself out there. I really want to express myself. I really want to put my art, you know, you really want to be vulnerable in some way here and see what sticks, because I feel like there's some personal talent or some personal passion of yours, Taurus, that really could be successful, that really could be the stabilizing force in your life that gets you to the next stage. Because as I said at the very beginning for you, Taurus, I see some new people in your soul family accompanying you. All right. It's been a little bit of a stale ship when it comes, stale ship, is that even a word? A stalemate. Taurus, when I feel like when I connect to your social relationships, I feel like it's been quite a bit since you've had like some really deep connections in your life here. All right. And so I feel like the main reason that is that like there's certain people, as I said, like there's certain people part of your soul tribe that you're destined to be meeting, but you needed to reach certain waypoints. Right. And so what I mean by this is that in order for us to, like, by us following our soul's purpose, we will always find the specific people that are meant to connect with us at specific points in our lives to teach us something or help join us along the journey for whatever amount of time. All right. That's what I personally believe what soulmates are. It doesn't have to be romantic here. And so I feel like the next stage of your life here, Taurus, you had to make room for this new energy subconsciously, I feel like on some level, because it's like you are actively evolving, and the people that you were around at one point in time, we don't even need to make it like a villainous thing or anything, you know, villainizing anybody. You're just like, you are evolving in a place where these other people are just are not. And so you have been for a while not really having those deep connections, and probably for a little bit towards starting to psych yourself out and be like, oh my goodness, am I crazy? You know, am I the problem here, Taurus? Because like you just haven't had someone that you've been able to really connect to on a deep level. But there is this sense of where I feel like whatever it is that you are meant to be doing, Taurus, all right, because in your outcome position is quite literally the Magician card as well, going right back to the numerology of 1. Like you guys right now, Taurus, are the most potent sign out of all those zodiac signs currently, of like being able to harness the energy currently around you to really focus it in on specific things and have it be growing. All right. But the only thing that holds the Magician back is their own personal confidence here. All right. And so what I see really happening for you, Taurus, is that your journey of success, your journey of being able to get to this Ace of Pentacles, to a financial level of success or stability into your life. Maybe you just have like a desire of quite literally having like your own place that you can call your own, Taurus. Like whatever your story is, whatever your personal desires are, like it's very easily capable for you here. But there is this sense of needing to get out of your own way, needing to get out of your own head of what you could potentially be doing to be successful, Taurus. Because I really easily, like there's like a message here where it's just like you could easily be doing the same thing that I'm doing, right? You could easily have like your own YouTube channel and support yourself through that. Like I feel like you very easily could be doing something, but what's required of you, Taurus, is to be tapping into this Knight of Wands energy. What's requiring of you is to really be willing to dance when no one else is willing to dance, is to be able to laugh when no one else is laughing here, Taurus, right? And so what you are meant for at this current point in time in your life is to really push the boundaries of your own personal comfort zone. Because people always talk about all the time, Taurus, of how they want their soulmates, they want their twin flames, yada yada yada, but then they don't fully express themselves. They play themselves down here, right? So for example, Taurus, if I had Taurus in my chart, this would be very much so a sense of where it's like, oh, I'm a super spiritual person, but I'm too shy to put myself on camera. I'm too shy to wear makeup. And that's like what I'm putting out, the image, the energy that I'm putting out there isn't in alignment with me. And so the people that are in alignment with me, my soul tribe, are not going to notice me. And so that's why you haven't been able to connect with people in a while, is because I feel like the next phase of your life is to be bringing in people that are able to have a fresh perspective of you, rather than this old version of yourself that you don't know, that you no longer identify with. All right. That's what I really see for you right now, Taurus, is that you are in this place of really defying the people of the past, like what they said that you were capable of. And some people, they just could never conceptualize you like having your own business, or being able to conceptualize like you just going after like certain accolades. Like I feel like that's really ultimately what this is, Taurus, is that being able to trust in yourself and your own intelligence to be able to go from point A to point B. Like everything's really for you right now, Taurus. Truly, everything, you are right on track with everything. Even though right now I see, because of that death card in the recent past, you probably are in this like detox period where you might not be feeling the best and feeling a little bit but I promise you that flame inside of you is going to be sparking up real soon, darling, and it's going to be really re-inspiring you. And it's going to be the very thing of like the very thing that fuels you, Taurus, is going to be proving the people of the past wrong and showcasing to them the version of yourself that you always saw in yourself, but they couldn't conceptualize of you. And the people that are able to see you for you are waiting just across the finish line. You haven't met them yet, but continue down this path of that Knight of Wands associated with the Pentacle energy, and you'll definitely meet them, Taurus. So that is the weekly tarot reading that I have for you today, Taurus. Hopefully something in here resonated. If you want more clarity on your life, be sure to check out my website, SimplyVelca.com, for a one-on-one reading. I'll leave a link below to my friend's spiritual newsletter, Minopond. It's tarot. You've probably seen his videos, but his newsletter is winningpond.com. So check that out if you want. It's free. And yeah, I love you so much, Taurus. Bye, darling.